What it do, comic book gurus? It's your boy Razor Comics, and in tonight's video, I'm going to talk to you about how Free Comic Book Day failed in my local area and how the local comic book shop owners are not even trying to bring in new comic book day readers. They don't care about Free Comic Book Day. Why should we? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Skodan. Welcome back. Now, my comic book journey has been wild, to say the least. I have been known to drop $100 on new comic book day. And I'm not talking about monthly, I'm talking about weekly. That used to be my budget. Now, I have completely quit new comic book day. It's been about a year now since I've actually consistently been into a new comic book day shop. When I used to go to new comic book day, I would spend at least $100. I would be happy if I would walk out with less than $100. So this year, I was stoked for Free Comic Book Day. I was looking forward to Free Comic Book Day because I was looking forward to the deals, the steals and deals. There's a couple things I wanted to do. I wanted to pick up some amazing deals. Of course, the Free Comic Book Day books. So that way I can read, absorb the books, and then possibly I can start coming back to the shop on Wednesdays to get that feeling again, that Wednesday warrior feeling when you're in there, you're digging for books and you're loving the new titles. I was hoping to get that feel back for new comic book day. Hoping. Well, here's what happened. I went looking for deals in my local area. Three comic book shops in particular. Now, my local comic book shop for new comic book day was Samurai Comics. It's one of the biggest, I think they boast themselves as Arizona's largest chain of comic book specialty stores. There's also Monster Comic Books and Ash Avenue Comics, that's in Tempe. If you're local to the area, you know these three comic book shops. Well, to my surprise, there was no deals to be had. I follow these three on Facebook. I couldn't find anything. It was like looking for the holy grail. There was nothing to be found. I had to keep digging, keep searching. I went to all the websites. They're not promoting Free Comic Book Day. It's as if they don't even want you to know about it. And there's good cause for it too. The reason why they don't really want you to know about new Free Comic Book Day, well, it's because these comics are not free. Uh, at least for the shops, they're not. The shops, they have to order them. They pay for the shipping, the materials, and all the extra inventory to handle the one-day stampede of Funko hunting randos and unsupervised children looking for something to crumple up in the backseat of a minivan. And what do the LCS shop owners get in return? A bunch of people grabbing shit, leaving without buying anything, and never returning until next year or Dollar Book Day like me. LCS owners, by all means, are not innocent. They have given up. I mean, they're waving the white flag out there, guys. And Free Comic Book Day was actually about building loyal customers. The LCS owners would pair it with killer deals, right? Like a buy one, get one half off, 20% off trades, discounted pull lists for all new subscribers, some shit. 4 for dollar books. These three didn't have anything. I was searching the websites, I was searching the Facebook posts. They were not promoting it because they don't want you to know about Free Comic Book Day. They weren't giving me anything extra. There was no deals at all. And this was in my area. So if you could do me a favor and you comment down below, if there's deals at your local comic book shop, I would love to know about them. Maybe give these guys some feedback because these big three in my area had nothing. The one that had anything was Samurai Comics. I called them. I was like, hey, what do you guys got going on? Is there anything that's a deal? Anything percentage off of new comics? Anything? We have a wheel that we're going to be spinning that you can possibly win a free comic or 10% off your purchase. I'm like, get the F. Are you kidding me? A wheel I could spin? That was it. The other shops didn't have anything. I actually went on to the Facebook post and asked the question on their promotion. Hey, Do you guys have any specials? Because all it was a flyer for free comic book day. That generic flyer. Nothing else. There was no deals, guys. And this is in my area. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Nothing. Nope. Nada. Most shops, because they can't even afford some of these new comic book day books, margins are just too thin. Publishers don't help. And instead of giving stores tools to grow, what we've created is a glorified Halloween for adults. But instead of candy, it's comic books, right? You want to grow the comic book community and bring in new comic book readers, then stop treating free comic book day like it's a handout, man, and start treating it like it's a jumping on point, right? Something that we can get excited for, something that you can get stoked, man, something that you can look forward to, like a real event. And most of these comics that they're giving away are basically they're confusing. They're out of context previews or they're throwaway reprints. Half the time they're ads for bigger issues that are not even coming out until 3 months from now. And when they do, there's $6 or even more for that freaking first issue. They wonder why new readers don't stick around. Basically, what's happening is there's no roadmap. There's no guidance. There's just, here's a comic book. See you later, loser. Well, free comic book day becomes the industry's Super Bowl of nothing. Actual new comic book day is struggling. Week to week, there's no buzz. There's no marketing. There's no momentum outside the FOMO and the top 10 list that you see created by content creators on YouTube. New readers have no clue, guys. People outside of this bubble, this comic book community bubble, the new readers, the people that the LCS shop owners are trying to attract, they have no clue that there's even a new comic book day, that even exists, that people even gather on Wednesdays. I'm being serious. If you want to bring in new readers, especially in my area, Samurai Comics, Ash, Monster Comics, guys, throw something at us. Give us a bone. Give us some type of deal. Anything, 10% off, 20% off. There is no deals. I am not going out there on free comic book day. There's a 3 limit free comic book day, right? I get it. I get 3 comic books. That's fine. I'm okay. I understand that you have to pay LCS shop owners and take a loss, and I'm okay with that. I understand. I'll respect the process. But if you want me to drive around the valley, and in this case, take a Waymo around the valley, I am not going to go to LCS to LCS to LCS to pick up 9 free comic books and no deals. That's not a way to bring in new comic book readers. You're not going to get me to come back on Wednesdays. Hell, you're not even going to get me in the door on Saturday. I'm not showing up on Saturday. There's no reason for me now. I don't really need a free comic book. Those are not worth anything to begin with. They're just previews, like I was saying. So at the very least, give us a deal. Guys, do me a favor. If you like the video, smash the like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and of course, until next time, check you later.